She said she didn't even need coffee anymore, just a powder mix. And suddenly, her business was booming, her energy was limitless, and apparently, so were the income opportunities. But what if I told you this isn't a wellness success story? What if I told you this was a carefully packaged pitch that might be violating FTC guidelines, manipulating health claims, and recruiting people into a product-based pyramid scheme? Allegedly. Let's talk about Courtney Shepard and the business she says is changing lives. Hey friends, Neurokin squirrels, and new viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm DC and I react to the wild world of MLMs to protect consumers from misleading pitches, exaggerated health claims, and schemes that prey on financial vulnerability. And today's video, it's a ride. If you've been here for half a second, you know who Courtney is, and you know you gotta buckle up. Bleep it out, buckle the F up, I guess. I feel like I opened a little ketone packet and got like wafted by the powder.
Dang it! Hello, 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 beautiful people. It's a great day to have a great day. So I'm gonna do this really quickly, and listen, said this on the Facebook, never thought the day would come. I didn't know when the day would come, but it is here. The new era is here, and I am ready for the most incredible.
Is she wearing a business branded Pruvit shirt? What? Not my MLM? Well, kind of my problem because anti-MLM, but I'm just glad I get to wear non-MLM shirts now.
New beginnings ever. I am already launching multiple new business partners, and I am just telling you, I have been so busy this morning already that I haven't even mixed my ketones yet. I'm like, my brain is glitching so bad. I had water and I had electrolytes.
Oh, sorry. Courtney may seem more glitchy, her words not mine, than normal because I have taken out the pauses. I have taken out the filler words. You're welcome, but also maybe not you're welcome, because if you've heard it without me removing those two things, I mean, you'd have to watch that for yourself, but this may seem more chaotic than normal, so apologies. You've been so forewarned. It is a Keto Nat shirt. A Keto Nat flannel shirt. Just what we all wanted for Christmas. We're recording this behind the scenes. I know everyone's like, why do you tell us? Because it's fun. Recording with members is way fun. Angela in the chat said, I thought the ketones were supposed to fix brain glitches and such. Stop it with the logic, Angela. We're not here for it, okay?
I am well hydrated, but I am not well focused. And
so he needs to sleep focused.
Because I can tell you right now, if you are on this live video, I know you need energy. I know you need energy. That's the one thing that you are missing is energy. You need more of it. You need cleaner versions of it. You need energy to get it throughout your day. You need energy to put one foot in front of the other. You don't need coffee, girl. Appreciate it. I love coffee. I do. I love coffee. I love the taste of it, but I don't need coffee. The energy from the coffee is not the same as this. And
you're telling me, tell me more about how the energy from coffee is not the same as the energy from ketones. I'll tell you this. If you've taken ketones, y'all tell me if you have or have not gotten sick from the ingestion. Oh, I say gotten sick. You have or have not had to stay close to a restroom. I mean, I guess some people do if they've ingested coffee, but I mean, maybe that's TMI. I've heard many people say that drinking ketones maybe is not the best digestive experience they've ever had. I feel like that's a pretty professional way of describing that. I feel like it is. Courtney said, if you are on this live video, I know you need energy. You need cleaner versions of it. You need energy to put one foot in front of the other. Classic problem solution framing. Not just selling a supplement, she's selling a need. And making any kind of physical or mental health claim like this, that's skating on very thin ice with the Federal Trade Commission. I think I'll pass on the ketones. Oh, and if you don't know what ketones are, the exogenous ketones, the magical, ultimate, best ketone supplement on the planet, according to everyone in Pruvit. If you want the expertise in the anti-MLM community on the ketones, Avery will maybe insert a screen grab of Erin's channel, like right here. You can go subscribe and hear on her exodus and all of the deets on that. But I'll tell you this, the science behind the exogenous ketones and the claims of the exogenous ketones don't really seem to add up when you look at the reps who've been taking the exogenous ketones for the 6+ years that we've been watching the reps improve it, in my opinion. And if you've been watching the reps for the 6+ years along with us, you may have the same opinions. Also, if you look at the heavy metal testing that Aaron Bees did on some of the Pruvit products, as I did, me personally, I would never ingest another Pruvit product ever again. But that's just my personal opinion. I recommend you go decide for yourself.
And my brain, by the way, cheers, darlings. It's like half already. So I realized, I don't even know, but I just chugged that and that was delicious. I drank half of it. This
I'm glitching.
time
Her daughter's copying her mom and said, I'm glitching.
will never come again. We are a decade into this journey, and this opportunity that we have right now is an opportunity to bring in founding circle members. And I didn't actually think that those words were going to come out of my mouth because I'm not talking about this online. You guys haven't seen me in my stories. You guys haven't been getting all the updates. You know what's so funny is I've watched some of you guys go and follow some of the girls this weekend. And I was like, it's so funny. And they're like, you must have shared something. I said, guys, I haven't shared hardly anything. They are stalking hard to find you all. But I'm not telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm not being loud about it online because I am building this with the right people, the right relationships, the right connections, and I'm doing it all through texting and phone calls. I am checking my...
Listen, y'all know I love a squirrel trail. We've found some of the best tea with a squirrel trail. Did I miss the jump from the caffeine, the shaming of the coffee, the idolatry placing of the ketones, to the following of the people on social media, to I'm moving at a ninja-like pace in the background and nobody knows what I'm doing? What is happening? Y'all don't know what I'm doing? I'm confused. Can you I know I'm making the anti-MLM content, but maybe I shouldn't have cut the pauses out. I didn't cut the words out. I'm worried that I have lost the plot. My brain is buffering, unfortunately. What is happening? Live chat members, Chelsea said, founding circle would indicate the beginning of something new. High School Musical, right? The start of something new? Honestly, I'm gonna apologize to everyone. When this video publishes, I don't know if my goal will be to put as many High School Musical clips into the videos that we'll post, but my brain is on a High School Musical kick, so.
My text first, I'm clearing my text messages. I barely got into to go to Facebook in my messenger or on my comments, and I have a girl who's like, girl, I am ready for you to lead me. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then 4 weeks ago, I had missed a message from someone who was, I don't know how you might miss a notification, and it was an older video. So I just didn't see it until today. It was you, Heather. Oh my gosh. You got my message. Hello, darling. You had messaged 4 weeks ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So, and then another girl had messaged and was like, I want you to lead me. And so it bumped it. And so I was able to see your message. So, hi, I'm so glad that you're here with me.
2 people.
I'm not here to answer any of your questions. I am not here to hype you or to tell you anything. Like, I am here because I was mixing my ketones and I was like, you know what? Like, I have some things that I'm planning out some content that's going to be super, super fun for you all. It'll probably roll out next week. And then you might not see me on social media for a while. I don't really know. I'm not really sure how long it'll be. We have big goals, and I talk to this makes me emotional.
We're gonna gonna show them on social media on the.
We'll let you guys know when we get on the airplane.
Oh, they're gonna turn into family vloggers? That's just I'm calling that. She doesn't want her kids to tell where they're going now, even though she was totally fine showing her kids all the time. Chelsea's in the chat saying, all caps, dear God, what have I done? My brain is slowly catching up. I don't know what's happening. Why are we talking about Courtney again? And you may be wondering, hey DC, how come you don't blur people on your channel? You may not be wondering that. I'll just give you a little bit of context why I don't. It's about the MLM, and also it's about some of the top pyramid performers, the bad actors at the top. You can be a victim in MLM and a perpetrator. You can be the person behaving badly and the person who's been harmed by the business model and the high control group. Courtney is both. Just like I was both in Mary Kay. You can be both. The behavior as it continues, not only is Pruvit one of the worst behaved MLMs on the market, in my opinion, not only are the reps as a group one of the worst behaved independent contractors on the market for breaking the Federal Trade Commission rules and the Food and Drug Administration rules. The Empire team, formerly led by Jesse Lee, were some of the worst offenders of the bad behavior because of their former leader. And we see some of that bad behavior continue. She's one of the people that we cover. And the unblurred is because, hey, this person, this bad actor, is somebody who is not following all these rules and who treats their downline a specific way. And if you, having learned all the things about anti-MLM and all the tactics of the high control group and all the things about the heavy metals in ketones, and still say to yourself, you know what? I still have to, for myself, have to try Pruvit and ketones. I would hope you look at the content from people in the Empire and say, you know what? Maybe I'll look at some other team first before I go and try a team at the Empire. That's what the unblurring is for. That's why it's unblurred. Continue on. And we still love coffee. We still love coffee. Even though Courtney says she doesn't need coffee and it's okay. We can move on. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna get on a hamster wheel about that. We're gonna continue on.
Talk to the kids. And I said, listen, I need you to understand mommy's going to be on calls a lot. We are going to be working really, really hard. I'm going to be on calls nonstop. You haven't seen me work this hard in a very long time. And I just need you to know that because mommy has big goals. And so I told them the goals. I said, the first step is that, we need to lock into people that want to do the business with me. And we're already there. So I was like telling them, they're like, oh my gosh. And I was like, listen, we're going to help so many people this year and our friends. And I said, there is going to be a lot of money to be made. And he goes, how much money? Like, how much, Mom? Because they just want to see their friends all the time, and we want to travel the world, and we want to do all these big things. And so the next part of the conversation was, okay, so I have a lot of big goals, and I'm going to need you to hold me accountable, and I'm going to let you know what those goals are. And I'm going to get posted.
They homeschool? Not to reshare information that you've already shared not thousands of times, lots of times on the internet. Your children homeschool. Children want to play. Children want to play and see their friends. What do you mean? You work from home. Courtney, your children are not working in the MLM. They do not make money. Your children are not the independent contractors. They did not sign anything with Pruvit. They're minors. What do I not understand about this? What is happening? I'm disturbed. Yes, you're talking to your children about adult issues. That is weird behavior collectively in the live chat's opinion. And your kids are not accountability aids. What the screams? What is happening? Hello?
It's all over the house. They're about to go to Dad's house. And I'm going to get post-its put up everywhere so they can help me hit those goals and help keep me on track for these goals and
help keep you on track for your goals? You are an adult. There's a video on Erin's channel, and I think there's a trigger warning on it because it needs a trigger warning. Trigger warning here. Courtney has been teaching her daughter about boundaries, and her daughter has been telling her dad that tickling makes her feel uncomfortable. And then Courtney, the mom, gets angry with her daughter about the daughter who's quite young but has the ability to express her boundaries that she's been taught by Courtney, the mom. The mom gets mad because, and this is not verbatim, says, well, sometimes you ask to be tickled and it makes you feel better even when you say no. You are the adult, but also your children aren't you. If you wonder about the boundary line crossing in multi-level marketing, this happens more than you think. It happened so much in Mary Kay when I was in. It happened in Young Living so much when I was in. In Young Living specifically, the parents, there were so many Zoom calls where it was so pushed for parents to have children because you could use them on stories and have these super aesthetic videos where you were using essential oils to calm your baby down when you were putting them to like laying them down for a nap, and putting the essential oils in the diffuser so that your baby's room would smell good, and you would have your kids put the drops in the diffuser in the afternoon. You used your kids to sell your essential oils. And in Mary Kay, you told your kids your sales goals. That's my experience. And those were not just, those were limited to DC. That was taught company-wide. This is we're in the bad place. And I brought us here. Oh my God.
All of the things. And so I said to them, where is the first place on vacation that we should go whenever mommy is able to slow down and we can make that happen? Because if you want your kids, if you feel like as a parent, if you are a parent and you are working your business from home and you need to be able to stay focused, then your children need to be included in on your goals. They need to be included in on what you're doing. Tell them what you need to do to achieve the goal. Where are you going? What's the reward that's going to come when you hit the goal? I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna be on calls nonstop all day long. Okay, but the cool thing is that I make my own schedule. So I have the break. So last night I was like, listen, I need until 10 o'clock. And what we did is...
You're gonna work till 10 o'clock? You work from home. You work from home? I'm sorry. You work from home. You work from home. Miss Ma'am? Oh, yes, also, she has said that her kids are going to help keep her on track. No, you're the adult. You keep yourself on track. Why don't you hire a therapist? Your therapist can help you keep you on track. Time freedom? You work from home. The reel from this video is just going to be her saying stuff and me going, you work from home. That's all it's going to be.
Right before our walk, or I had 40 minutes and I had 30 minutes. And then the call started because we started late on that walk. So the call...
That's your own fault. You started late on the walk. You sacrificed time with your kids to start a call so your work is more important than your family? Huh? Yeah, remember when she said her baby was manipulating her? In MLM, your MLM is more important than everything else. Because until you reach the very top, till you get your money so that you can give back to your family, everything is going to pull you away from what you're trying to attain.
Call started, so I was listening to the call on the walk, came back here, finished the call. Yes, absolutely, Terry messaged me. That's the whole thing. If you guys want in on this, if you guys want information, absolutely, I will be going through my inbox. I'm not going to be posting about it or talking about it. I'm not going to be completely offline. My DMs are always open. That is not going away. I will always be checking my inbox and things like that. I'm just not blasting it or posting it on social media what's happening. I have some strategy for next week. I might even kick it off this week. I'm not, I have some things to share with you all. I also have a really exciting interview that's on January 20th. That's going to be really exciting, just to mention that. Meg Tui is an incredible woman. I love her social media and the things that she shares. She is launching a book, so it's really, really exciting. And I get the privilege and honor of being one of the 3 women who will be on her live on January 20th. And I will promote that as well, so you guys will get all that information. That'll be a lot of fun. So as I'm including,
I don't Did she just go to a new training? Like, is this... Courtney says, I'm not telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm doing it through texting and phone calls, DMs, whatever. She's literally admitting that she's building this behind the scenes. So no transparency, no public posts, no disclosures. It's not a business. That's a whispering network. And the secrecy, it's not just like strategic, it's sketchy, in my opinion.
And I need...
So is she doing this to get away from anti-MLM? Is she doing this to create interest? Is she doing this so that she's not going to get slapped by the Federal Trade Commission? Is she doing this so she doesn't have to give income disclosure statements? Is she like, what is it? Is she doing this because she's not going to get slapped for how she's treating her kids? We don't know. We don't know until we know. Whatever this is, it's fuckery though.
What is the reward at the end of the goal? So get them involved on it. They will see what we need to do to achieve that. It will be months. This is not going to slow down. I have silent business partners linking arms with me that are just going to connect people to me.
By silent business partners, do you mean independent contractors that you're recruiting that are going to go into your downline and build volume so that you can make commission and make more money? I mean, why are you changing verbiage? I'm confused. Oh, she's wearing the shirt so people know what she's talking about. Oh, it doesn't say Pruvit, it says Nat, and it's backwards. Oh, okay.
I've got, like, there has never been a time like this. Like, I do not say this lightly. Like, I just don't even have the words. I don't have the things to say right now because I've got to go. I've got to go get on a call as well. We did have our liquid ampules, the Mexican ketones. It is the same.
She's got to go get on a call. She still has 7 minutes left, and that's after I took out 100 filler words and a billion pauses. Okay.
Same exact formula. I do believe it is off the website right now. It will be coming back. I know for sure. Everyone's loving it. Same formula, new packaging, and yeah, especially Mexicans. They do because they can.
Especially okay.
Squeeze it right into like a sparkling water, and they are obsessed with it. They love the sourness with it, like that tartness. It's the best flavors. They are called Mexican ketones because they were originally formulated and launched to Mexico, and everybody loved them and became obsessed with them because they are a salt-free technology that is rapid release.
You notice how none of this explains any of the facts? It's just buzzwords. Salt-free technology, rapid release, like these are marketing terms designed to sound scientific without meaning anything. And branding it Mexican like it's some cultural, I don't know, like breakthrough. Like that's literally not science. That's marketing, and I'm surprised it's not science because I came in at a racist time. They've been calling it Mexican ketones since the beginning of time, since they created it. I don't even have any words, like, be so for real. I don't even know what, I brought us into the bad place, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad for doing this to us. Oh my God.
So those are back. That's really exciting. And this product that I'm currently drinking was only accessible to founding members. It's about to go off the site. I think it just ended. And so if you have any questions, if you guys want to chat, she's been doing my nails over and over again. So I've got polish that keeps coming off, and it's like the little nail art things in case you're wondering what's happening here. That's what's happening.
She does this thing where she critiques her daughter on a live stream to try to make herself look better, and she says it in kind of a positive yet irritated tone of voice, and I cannot. I don't know, maybe I'm being too critical. It rubs me the wrong way. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Pruvit. It makes me pause a little bit about how she might treat her downline behind the scenes. She sure seems to treat people in her live chat a lot better than she seems to treat her kids on specifically the live stream. I don't know how she treats everybody in her downline all the time, and I don't know how she seems to treat her kids all the time. I do know what happened in the airport with the luggage and the escalator and her daughter. You can go watch that on the Clown Towns video.
Here. So I'm really, really excited. I'm here to answer your questions, and I have a landing page for y'all to go look at. Okay, there's a video for you to watch. We can get on a call. I can give you the information and see if this is a fit for you. And I'm just going to tell you, oh, that's what I was saying. I was like, I have some silent partners that are coming in because I have been trying to calculate, like, how does that make sense for people? What does that look like? And I know some people don't want to build on social media, but they're obsessed with ketones, or they love what they've done for their brain, and they want to refer people, and they're entrepreneurs, and and what they can do for our bodies. And I am telling you right now, you guys, ketones are on the brink of becoming a household item. We've been a decade in, and I need you guys to think about electrolytes. Electrolytes at a time, they were not even on the market. Go that way, please. They were not even on the market. Now you can't go anywhere without seeing multiple brands of electrolytes. Now we're talking about hydration. People understand how important it is. Ketones are going to be as known and as popular as electrolytes. Electrolytes is like...
Where's the data for this? Where's the data for this? And what do you mean by silent partners? What does that even mean?
Water. You can't function without water. You need the hydration. You need to stay at an optimal level. And so that...
You realize you can put salt on your food, right? You realize you can get electrolytes from other places other than, like, why? What is happening?
That is where ketones are going. I am telling you without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. And if you have ever wanted to be first, if you've ever wanted to be like, man, I wish I would have started that sooner. Man, I wish I would have invested into that thing. Man, I wish I would have had Courtney lead me in business sooner. I wish I would have done the ketones sooner. I am telling you that if that has been you at anything in your life, you need to talk to me now. Because what we have, you can only get in on now. This opportunity will not come back around. And the people who start now, the ripple effect of that is exactly what Jessie Lee was telling us about. She had said it. She goes, now is when people who stick and stay, they get their pay. Like, now is when, like, the ripple effect.
So, how does that work when Jenny Elizabeth spilled the tea on the video that I posted, and she was like, I didn't like how I was getting paid in Pruvit. Jenny Elizabeth, who is on Jessie Lee's team, and she left to join Amare, and you're talking about sticking and staying. Which is it? Courtney? The problem is, when so many well-known people in the empire are bailing from your team and then going publicly in other multi-level marketing companies and making videos, and the electronic receipts are floating about, and remembering that the internet is forever, that's where your statements are going to start getting called to task, because we've got questions, and then we can go back and watch what other people have said and go, I wonder what Courtney was talking about, and I wonder what she was saying, and I wonder if just her blind loyalty to Jessie Lee was overshadowing the truthfulness of the situation. But guess what? 99% of people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing. And if you haven't ever heard of that information, go to Google, type in John M. Taylor multi-level marketing study. It'll come up and you can go read that, because it's pretty eye-opening. And if you say, wow, that's a big percentage of people who lose. No shit, it is. Well, Herbalife, the new stuff, I'm not sure if she's doing anything new other than she's trying to recruit. Herbalife purchased Protocol and had to purchase Pruvit as part of the deal of purchasing Protocol. Brian Underwood is getting sued, so I don't know if that is part of anything new. I don't know if this new thing is just Courtney hoping to try to reinvent herself in 2026. Maybe something actually new is going on. Who knows? If somebody wants to send me a Zoom call to sneak into, or send me a Zoom call with new information, I wouldn't say no. I love sneaking into Zoom calls. Maybe it's a spiral. Maybe it's a hurricane. We can only hope.
Fact is that once it goes, momentum starts and you cannot stop it. And so this is the time.
Once it starts, you cannot stop it? Is she even listening to what she's saying?
I'm telling you that, and like I was talking to a friend, Tanya, this weekend. She goes, I can't even believe, I'm so mad at myself. I bought a college book online on Amazon Books and I just never even invested in Amazon. Nobody saw Amazon Books being what it is today. Nobody. I got these paint pens on Amazon. I got these, nope, not that. Nope. There's actually a lot of things in here that I did not get from Amazon, but there's a lot that I did. This tripod stand that we are on Amazon. This Apple MacBook computer case. Actually, no, Joshua got that, I think, on Apple when he got my laptop for me. More tripods from Amazon, more little cuppies things from Amazon. These digestive enzymes are on Amazon, thank goodness. Like, I love these digestive enzymes.
Better mood, better focus, better energy, better digestion. Listen, don't hate me for listening to that over and over and over and over again. Why do you need digestive enzymes if you've got ketones? What is it? Somebody tell me in the comments. Better mood, better focus, better energy, better digestion, better fat loss. Should I write it down? Do I have a pen? Yes, I do. Better mood, better focus, better fat loss, mood, focus, energy, fat loss, digestion, sleep. That's good. Why take other supplements? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 9, right? I don't remember. We got, there's 9 of them. Someone in the comments is going to come in clutch for us. However, the one we need right now is the fact that there's better digestion. Why do we need digestive enzymes? I know I'm doing it out of order because Jessie Lee used to say it, and she said it in a different order. Yeah, and I can't say it in the order, so I can't remember it. And I haven't heard it in like 3 years, 2.5 years, 2 years. Anyways, comment section, don't let me down. Skin, is that one? I'll write it down. Sleep, skin, yes, skin. Oh, I haven't taken my ketones, so my brain's not working. Courtney's full of it right now because she's got supplements for digestive enzymes right now. Am I mad? I'm frustrated because why do you need to buy supplements if your ketones do that?
By the way. So, the Amazon's everywhere, and now is the time with Pruvit ketones. You want in, it needs to be now. Don't wait, don't hesitate, you will regret it. I promise you that. And so this K1 is kicking in. The K1 is kicking in. I'm so excited. It's not just me. We already have Jen, who is closing her second promoter as well. We already have like her second business partner. I've got 2 more calls that are already scheduled today. I've got 5 calls that are scheduled tomorrow. I've got 6 calls now. I don't know. It keeps going up. I've got, and like the time slots, I've got time slots available all day long. This is going to be, you're going to be able to watch a video, you're going to be able to get some information, and then we'll get on a call about 10 to...
Is it a new video? Because send me that video.
15 minutes, depending on who you are, on what your background is, on what you are leaning into wanting to do with us. I will connect you to somebody else as well. We'll jump on a call. I've got Dustin Schaefer on the line. I've got Nick Martinez that'll be rolling in for that. I've got our CEO Brian Underwood as well. I've got Stephanie Milkey. I've got lined up on deck people to connect you to, and I say that's all I've got for you.
Oh, because you can't close anyone. We figured it out. Never mind.
Okay. And then you decide if you're in or you're out. You can get in now or you can wait for phase 2. But I promise you, you will regret not starting sooner. So, listen, Melissa May, your call. You inspired me. You made that post and I'm like, oh! And I'm scrolling through every photo and I'm zooming in. I'm spending so much time on your post. I'm like, this girl is smart. So, I'm excited for this. I cannot wait. And listen, I was like, I wasn't even going to tell you any of that information, but I gotta go. I don't have time to sit with you guys here anymore. The ketones finally kicked in. Like I said, I've been so busy. I'm just now drinking them. And so I am just really, really proud and honored and excited to be locked with Pruvit, to be locked in with ketones, to be locked in with the future of our technology that is just a game changer for my brain. I just gotta tell you, because I remember a time when my brain couldn't function. I remember a time when I didn't have the energy. I remember a time when that 10-year-old girl was only 1.5 and I had to say no to playing with her, that I was completely exhausted. And
You don't get to play with her now. You're on a freaking call when you're going on a walk. You're on a live stream and your kids are talking to you, asking you questions, and you're completely ignoring them. You're telling a story to get sales and recruits, and you're like out of touch. Me and my wrinkles are not here for it, Courtney.
I can now function. We need energy for everything. And I feel better now with 3 kids than I did, than I did with 1 in my 20s. I feel better with 3 in my 30s. So I love you all so much. I appreciate you. I will be in my inbox. I will send you guys my phone number. I will put my phone number in the comments of this, okay? So I will put my phone number in the comments of this. You guys can text me. Or actually ask me for my number. Just text me for my number. You're gonna required to have to send me a message. So send me a message or just say yes, number in the comments, and I will get you my phone number. I cannot wait to talk to you guys and send you this information. I love you all so much. And trust me, there are so many of you that I am thinking about, that I am reaching out to. And if I don't get to you soon enough, like, please don't wait. Don't wait for me to come ask you. I know what that's like. You want me to ask you. You want to be invited. You want to be included. But I cannot keep up with everyone. Rhonda, I have been thinking about you. I need you to text me too. I'm texting you. I love you so much. I will talk to you all later.
I need you to text me. I'm texting you. Ma'am, you said you're so busy you can't text people. Oh, but you're texting them?
Later. Ciao, ciao for now.
Okay. Direct recruitment through text, like, that bypasses everything. And guess what? The FTC and all of the rules still apply, even when the information isn't public facing. Oh, did you know that? Okay. Compliance systems, public scrutiny, accountability. If your business thrives in the DMs instead of the daylight, maybe it's not a business you want to be in. Courtney? God, what happened? What did I do to us? This might be under an hour. What Courtney is doing here is what so many MLM reps do, blending hype, lifestyle, marketing, and unverified product claims to pull people into a system that mostly benefits the top. And in this case, she's openly recruiting in secret and being super confusing. Just kidding. I mean, she's always confusing. Yeah, the TLDR, her kids are supposed to keep her accountable, and she's on calls all day long, and there's no time freedom, and her kids are the adults. There, the video's 20 seconds long. And in this case, she's openly recruiting in secret, making energy claims, and hinting at exclusivity. That's a combo the FTC has warned against more than once. If you've ever been approached by someone selling dreams in a packet, pause. Ask questions. Look for the fine print. And if you want more breakdowns like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know. Goodbye. Toodles.